you. I thought you were going to say emotional maniacs.
Well, listen, there's nothing maniacal about them. I mean, I'll give them credit. They do seem, no pun intended, pretty focused, but I just don't see the same cohesion that I do between Morris and Stetson.
Well, I mean, listen, this is going to be TJ and Jack's first time teaming up, and of course, TJ as the leader of big business usually only teams with Love Doug, Brick City, or Brad Hollister. So they are definitely going to be at a disadvantage, but they do have that teacher-mentor relation. What are they checking on? What is Bill doing?
Well, see, Brian Morris is insulted at the vulgarity of the people here in Massachusetts, so he's doing his best to cover his ears so he can remain, again, no pun intended, dialed in and focused on the competition at hand.
All right, I'm sorry. That's not Bill's job. Maybe it's his old age creeping in. I don't know.
It's not his job to keep order in the ring?
It is, but not to cover someone's ears like they're a baby.
Nah, you're just being biased.
I am very biased against Ref Bill, I will say that.
Oh, well, you know, we might be able to agree on that. There might be 3 good reasons for that.
As the fans here letting Steven Stetson know how they feel about him. Do you share that sentiment?
No, I don't feel that same way at all, no.
Have you been to the ranch?
You know what, I've been there plenty of times. We did some shooting, we did some hunting.
What?
Yeah.
In New Jersey?
No, on the ranch.
Yeah, that's where the ranch is.
The ranch in my heart is in a special place. I don't consider it New Jersey. I consider it Planet Stetson, if you ask me.
Well, that is a strange planet I don't want to go to. And look at that, Stetson calling for the tag from Blackjack. And Stetson knows what he's doing.
Being strategic.
He knows that even though Jack has had a ton of success here, including winning the tournament for tomorrow right here in this very building earlier this year, he knows he's still a little bit of a greenhorn.
A little bit. And you know, some people would say that Brian Morris right now is being trepidatious. I say he's being cautious. I can acknowledge the size and the strength of Blackjack. The same way that Brian Morris is, and the same way that he's about to feel that power right now. An explosive shoulder tackle proves my point. Jack's an explosive competitor.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely have that in common. Blackjack and TJ Crawford, their explosiveness. Jack's is a little more traditional when it comes to our sport. TJ's come with the feet, and look at Jack saying, October 30th, you are mine. I'm going to win the Jumbo Grand Prix.
Perhaps he was running a risk and being too busy bumping his gums.
Oh, there's a right hand from TJ, and now
Maybe
Jack
too soon.
With the uppercut, and down goes Wonderboy. He's getting bounced around in there.
In comes Crawford. What do they have planned?
Double Irish whip. Look at that.
Come on, official, get one to the apron.
Off the ropes. And a combination, I mean, listen, makes the cover, hold on. Considering they've never teamed before, maybe the past couple of days at Bio Pro Wrestling, they've been going over some things.
Yeah, they've been coordinating, they've been planning. We're starting to see the fruits of those labor, but can they maintain it is the question.
I'm actually very surprised that even though TJ and Jack have had this relationship, that he would agree to go outside of the big business sphere, but that is the hatred that big business has with the Stetson Ranch over the past few months especially. He'll do anything to get his hands on it.
You have to remember what I said. He's an emotional competitor. So he will try new things. He will throw caution to the wind.
And there's a kick to the midsection. TJ going to make Wonderboy pay for it. And Wonderboy is the reason Love Doug was eliminated from the Jumbo Grand Prix. Doug tried to get back in the ring and beat the count. Wonderboy held onto his leg. It was a double count out, and Wonderboy knew going into that match he only needed 1 point, a draw, to advance and eliminate Doug, and he did just that.
Somebody like you will call that cheap. I call it high IQ.
Oh, look at that. Stetson hanging on to Wonderboy. Boot to Stetson, but that was an opening Wonderboy needed, and TJ just paid for it.
More example of that high IQ. You see Stetson get knocked off the apron. Morris took advantage of Crawford's leg getting caught up, and now we are firmly in the grips of watching Stetson Ranch put the boots to TJ Crawford.
As Stetson has done this one too many times for my liking, but that is what you have to give credit for, is that even though his obsession with control makes him do crazy things. When it comes to getting the job done in the ring, he is one of the very best here at Wrestling Open for a reason.
Obsession with control. Look, when you want something done right, you do it yourself. That's what I see.
As Stetson now with a clubbing shot to the back.
Each one driving the wind out of Crawford. He's a long ways away from his corner.
What does Steven Stetson have to look out for here from TJ Crawford? Because it's 2-on-1, but that doesn't mean TJ can't strike.
I got two answers for that. His left foot and his right foot. I may not like TJ Crawford, but if he can get those feet going, it might be a problem for Brian Morris and Steven Stetson. But right now the problem is that the Stetson Ranch is firmly in control here, keeping Crawford away from his tag partner.
Wonder Boy trying that suplex. TJ hanging on here. And TJ, if he can just break free, no, goes for the small package.
Tries to sneak a pin.
Down at 2. And look at that, Brian Morris sending him down. And TJ letting Wonder Boy know, you gotta do a lot more than that to beat me.
Look at Jack, itching to get in the ring, reaching over the rope, trying his best to reach Crawford. Crawford's not in a good spot here.
There we go.
Now you can see Stetson getting in the face of Black Jack. We saw earlier the tension, the jaw-jacking. And with Crawford up in his grips again, paying the price for creating too much separation from his tag partner. Beautiful elbow drop, and I gotta say, here's the cover. And that time TJ was barely able to pop those hips up. This is looking like it's gonna be a quick night for TJ Crawford. It's looking like the walls are closing in. Beautiful alligator roll. Morris able to tag the calf. Referee's going to count it.
And now Wonder Boy Brian Morris going to do what he does best. Very reminiscent of when BRG was in the Stetson Ranch years ago. Wonder Boy Brian Morris, he's not going to do anything flashy. He is in there to execute the basics, the fundamentals, and he does them just as well as anyone.
He's not like other people. He doesn't want to do things for himself, for his own ego. He wants to do things for who?
For the ranch.
For the ranch.
Well, you got me to say it as there is an elbow to the back of TJ's head, and now TJ thinking about all of those times, including right here in this building when TJ Crawford was about to knock off Bryce Donovan to become the new Wrestling Open champion, and that is when Steven Stetson chose to make his return after an indefinite suspension and cost TJ the title.
Talk about Stetson making choices. He's choosing here to, again, use that high IQ. Referee's busy. There's 4 people in this contest. He's taking advantage. I can't be mad at him. I know you would have something negative to say, but
why would you assume that?
That's fair.
Well, Steven Stetson back in now. This man has been in so many main events over the years. I have lost count, so many at the White Eagle, which we will be back at starting October the 30th. It will be every Thursday forever, starting with Wrestling Open 200 at the Eagle. But we've got 3 weeks left here, including this important tag team matchup, because on the 30th, it's going to be Steven Stetson against Black Jack in the Jumbo Grand Prix Finals.
Do you think that Black Jack is liking what he's seeing right now from the hands of Steven Stetson? Do you think that he's starting to get a little worrisome about when that happens, when they finally meet?
I think Black Jack is in a position that you see in a lot of sports where he's just too young to know any better. He's too inexperienced to know any better and to have any fear heading into a Jumbo Grand Prix final.
I'll tell you what I know better. I'll tell you what I know. TJ Crawford is almost out of this.
Potty mouths here in Worcester.
A lot of them. Plenty. Did they not read the disclaimer?
No, they don't have one here like they do in Cranston on Monday nights.
Unbelievable.
Well, here comes TJ. Oh, look at that, into a sleeper hold, just found himself there.
Again, emotional competitor.
Spins him out.
You have to wonder why he wouldn't initially make the tag and reach out. He was able to get up underneath him and drop Stetson square on his back. Stetson's in the center of the ring, not where you want to be.
TJ desperate to get over into that corner and make the tag. Can he get there? He got the tag.
Oh, no. Oh, man.
The wild man has been unleashed in the ring. That is Blackjack, winner of the 2025 tournament for tomorrow and October 30th. He's looking to go 2 for 2 in tournaments here in Worcester.
Unbelievable elbow followed by a nip up.
Here we go, Jack back to life. Jack with a second.
Jack rebounding off the ropes and finding that corner. Morris pinned between the ropes here.
Gonna try a big power slam maybe. Oh, going for the Oklahoma Stampede.
No way!
The Worcester Stampede.
Into the turnbuckles. The lower back and spine of Brian Morris.
Doesn't go for the cover here.
That's what we're talking about. He doesn't know any better sometimes. You talked about his youth, his energy. I've been saying it all night. Very emotional.
Oh, there's Stetson. There's Stetson holding onto the foot, desperately trying to hang on here. Morris up and over. Oh, Jack, collision into that turnbuckle. As here we go. Oh, combination. Man. Makes the cover.
Driving him straight down. Jack!
But Jack out at 2. And Stetson can't believe it.
Of course he can't believe it. That was a devastating maneuver right there. I'd be in shock too.
As here we go. They're looking to put the finishing touches here.
Well, this is it. You know, they tried to put the boy down. Now they're going to try to make him quit.
As here we go, they're lining him up.
Complete deer in headlights look on the face of Blackjack.
Wait, no. TJ in, and here we go.
Crawford able to make the save. And now we got 2 dueling hockey fights here. Jack with Morris in the corner. Crawford and Stetson spilling to the floor.
As Blackjack fired up. Runs into an elbow.
I think that just fired him up.
There's a big boot. Going to the second. Big drop kick from Wonder Boy.
Wonder Boy able to nail Jack right in the chest. Up he went for
hand.
Crawford. He got caught.
There's TJ. There's a stunner. Ducks that shot.
Crawford swung wild.
Kick to the midsection. Stetson with the brain buster.
Unbelievable. Spiked him right on his neck.
Oh, here's Jack. Stetson doesn't see him. Oh, and now he does. Hits the spear. Stetson is down. And is that a sign of what will happen on October the 30th when we're back at the Eagle for Open 200?
It could be an omen. We're seeing a fired up Blackjack here.
We're gonna try that Uranagi maybe. Oh, there was a tag to Morris.
Did you see that? Did you see Stetson reach back?
Jack didn't see it. Step up into the enziguri. Wait! Whoa! Bullet to Morris. He drops him with it. There's a kick. Stetson sent out to the floor.
Complete chaos here.
TJ in. And I think Jack is about to send Morris into the blackout.
Oh, this is so not good for Morris.
And Blackjack puts a bow on it.
Time of the fall, 12 minutes, 32 seconds. Here are your winners, TJ Crawford and Blackjack.
Is that a preview of what will happen at Open 200 on October 30th?
It very well could be. If they're able to dig deep and hone in, that could absolutely be an omen of the future yet to come.
As Jack talking to Stetson now, or at least looking at him.
October 30th, I bring home the Jumbo Trophy.
As Jack letting him know October 30th, it's you and me, but it's going to be all me at Open 200. Man, what a victory for these two here tonight. As TJ saying, take it home. And Jack is just at the finish line. The question is whether or not he can cross that finish line.